It's Monday morning. And guess what? He's here.
I'm back.
You have a good holiday, mate.
Yeah, it was alright, yeah.
We've already had a good chat in the background, and he's got me a few treats from holiday. It was really nice. That rock, that little magnet for the fridge. I'm a joke, he didn't give me anything. Easy day today. We're in the unit. I've got to go and see a job in a little bit with Ad. It's about a My Energy control thing, something. Someone's had one, need to go and double check it and have a look and quote it up to fit it. I've never done one before, so it'll be interesting. We're in the unit. Adam has been given this glorious wall to sort out, which he's happy about. Rhinos Trade Insurance, Bundy 10% discount. I have had an idea and spent, I've not told you how much money I spent last night on Amazon, lots. So I was watching a few YouTubers and how much me and Jack had fun filming on this wall and how good it looked on the camera. I'm going to rip all this out. I'm going to spray this all black. I'm going to pull this off, spray the back black, because where this twists and pulls, because I didn't spray the back of it black, you can see lines in the cameras. It doesn't look great, and I'm not happy with the position I put it all in. Drag all this out. I'm going to then spray all this, set some rope lighting up. I bought RBG lights to go in the corners for filming. I'm going to show Adam a picture of a desk that I'm going to film with lights in it. Going to get Reese involved, CNC, logos and whatnot. For any reason whatsoever I don't know, other than we'll have this thing to use, Adam, and it looks sick, and then we can make content around that after we've made it somehow.
And then we'll put all this bikes.
And then we'll chuck everything back. Pushchair's gone.
You what?
Pushchair's gone, sold that yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Adam needs to do a video on the bike, a bag. Bosch have rang me, all the videos I did a couple of episodes ago on the Amazon stuff, I need to film it all again, because Germany aren't happy with all the clutter in the background. So once we've...
Fair.
That's fair, I understand that completely. I'm going to get all this done and then we're going to film all that stuff again. And yeah, and they've actually sent me some discs through. I've already bought some. So yeah, we're going to see this job and then we'll just jump back every now and then and I can run you through his organisational skills. Delicious. I'm really looking forward to that, mate. It's going to be good. Right, look, nearly at 11 o'clock. I've just given Adam my card. He's just walking around the corner to go and grab us a sausage sandwich and get himself something and a drink. So far, I took all the foam off. I'm going to spray it up black and we'll stick them all on at some point. It's going on well. It's just, I've even opened for the first time in a very long time the back door, because whoever owned this first didn't like put locks on it. It's literally just gets screwed shut. Hoping for a draft, and there is no draft. And if you guys flash back to Monday, which is my present day, which was last Monday for you guys on the Sunday, it's 32 degrees and I'm about to go and take these off because I've got some grey jogger shorts in the van. It's just too hot. Adam's done a good job with the racking. We've organised stuff, we're chucking loads of stuff away, stuff that ain't used, but a lot of this stuff that's spread around here used to live on the shelves up there. Obviously that's now shifted over this way. So there'll be stuff floating around for a bit. It's like my bike, I need to find a position for that. But obviously some of this stuff will go back here. But I'm really happy with the progress so far. The little spray is working awesome. And but it's weird, for the first time ever, the people in that unit doing something. He's in that unit. And Sod's Law, the first time we ever opened the back door, there's someone there doing stuff there as well.
Right.
Like that. Right, this is all on and wet, as you can tell. Went pretty well. Adam's happy.
Bent out then.
Yeah. So what we're doing, so we're going to try and organise. I'm going to set my old GoPro, which I've got lying around here somewhere, on a power bank. So the massive Blue Titty power bank that they sent me, as part of the testing process, I'm going to set up these LED rope lights, as you can see. I'm going to set it all up throughout the scaffolding. We'll put the power bank up here and then see how long it lasts. I think it's going to last for ages. So it might come to a point where I need to come and film the rest of it, so we will see. I can easily go, it lasts 48 hours or whatever, or 3 days on permanently, which is more than enough for a site. If you're on site for 8 hours a day, you know, you're not having it on in the evening, it worked really well. So that's the process. We're going to just try and clip this up out the way. We've just had a discussion about potentially putting a mezzanine in, because the scaffolding's a great idea, but if I'm trying to film actual stuff here, even with this light off, with the skylights, the horrible texture of which I thought would be really cool, of rustic to start with, but now I understand more about filming and videography. Not a lot, a little bit. The shadows of that absolutely trash it.
like crisscrossing it.
Crisscrossing, shadows on your faces, on the product or on the table or whatever. It was either cover all this up or really actually just go and get some wood, double this up so it's twice as strong, and put some floor joists across and actually do some chipboard floor and actually have a mezzanine. We can easily do a set of staircase up there straight on, because there's that much potential space up there. It's another room. Like I can't stand on this and touch the ceiling because it's miles high. But then what would I put up there? Would I just be chucking more money at this place? For no reason, that's what it would be for now. But I could potentially have some sort of an office up there. Now I've got better internet, but then it's less time I spend at home. So it's sort of a progress of juggling of what's best and what's not. And then just to top it off, I've got a railway sleeper up there, which was lying at home, which my other half told me to move. So I brought it here like I do everything else. So let's get this up and give it a go.
10 LEDs.
Okay, so systematically, we're going to try and get it up as neat as it goes, but it's all right. My voice has gone funny because like I'm just drank this a Coke and it's just sat there. You know, like,
Should we do the Sprite time?
Absolutely not. I nearly died. Right, now we're all primed up. Adam's other half, thank you, Keely, has just gone Asda and gone, do you want anything? And my kids, like I've said before, are after this, said, give me 2 trays. Don't take it all because that's mean. But fortunately, there was only 2 trays left, so we had it all. We're going to use the IMEX. So we've got the level out, got the magnets. Adam, do you want to do it on the upright over there of the things? So I'm going to be putting this shelf above here, the height-wise, so when I stand here, the top of the shelf, so I physically can't bang my head. And this is the ideal where all the tool bags, because I just want that to be for materials. Come on, mate. Beautiful. It's a shame it's not level, but luckily it's a self-leveling. It's Benjamin! Hello, mate! When we get that up there, I'm going to use the digital level, which you can see when I've done this. That is... Oh my God, it is! Bang on. If we put the... Oh, it's just changed now. I've moved it. But, yeah, it's because you've not got it flat. If you look straight at it, look how much on the wonk it is. See how it stopped flashing now? Yeah. Then bring the level over here, the laser, measure that out, get it drilled on, and it'll just give us a good chance for it to get nice and level. Oh, we're going to have to drop it down quite a bit. We'll get the measurements out and then we'll turn the laser back on. Got the laser to the bottom. I've done a pencil line where I want it, which is going to be there. And to square that up, haha, should we turn the sound on as well? Because I didn't realise, I thought I broke it the other day. But if you press the volume button, pop that on there. Oh well, can you see that? You see, got the arrows down and up. So just, if I kick that in, I'm clicking the hold button. There you go. Hear it beeping? So I know that's plumb. I just need to raise that up a little bit to where I want it. Ooh, marks a minute. Job's a good one. Get them drilled, but I will hold a dustpan or a hoover below. Beautiful. This is level, believe it or not. It says it's not, but because it's old scaffolding boards, it's slightly, not quite that bad, but it's twisted. I can't do it my hands off and painting. So that's up. I'll put the link down for the IMEX stuff because it is absolutely mint. What is it, Adam? Absolutely mint.
And 360 as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's all directional ones.
So
Look at that, bro.
The back and then all the way over there.
But yeah, happy with it. So yeah, I'll put the link down for the IMEX stuff. Go and check it out. But these, I recommend this because we use this constantly. Right, I don't know if we said it. We're going to refilm the Bosch stuff now. We've got this set up here, nice little dark area. Obviously, we're going to turn these lights off. Put the soundproofing above. We're not doing any audio, but already you can see that the shot here looks loads better with the ceiling on all these lights cut out. Yeah, Adam's not going to show my lovely work shorts off. I don't think Germany appreciate that. Adam, anything to add for everybody?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, and also, all those tool bags up there, we don't use half of them, and yes, we probably will be giving 4 or 5 away very soon, so keep your eyes peeled, because, yeah, we've got a couple. The jobbing bag, yes. That one there, she's got our first fix stuff in, yes. But the rest of them really aren't used anymore, and I'd rather give them to someone that they could use than them sat here gathering dust and getting in the way, really. To be fair, they're just getting in the way now. So we're going to get this filmed and we'll jump back in a minute. Right, we've done the Bosch stuff. I've got to go and check. I've got a wheel getting flat in the back of my van, so I've got to nip to the garage before that changes off. we've got the power bank set up, we've got a time-lapse camera set up, so the GoPro is physically plugged in with no battery, straight in. There is an SD card in it, I have put it in. God, I just had to double check then. So what I can do now on this screen is turn the AC. Oh, what have I clicked? I can't see because of the screen. Oh, I can't even see it from down here. So as soon as I turn AC on, these are all. And then if I start clicking record on the time lapse, that then should be, oh, it's got Adam in shot as well. That should then record for as long as physically possible. And all I care about is to prove that you could leave these on for a couple of days if needed. I don't care how long they physically last, I just want to prove that they actually work for a long period of time.
Enough for a working day.
Enough for a working day. Right, Mr. Dunlop. We're doing a board change tomorrow. Another board changed Wednesday. Thursday, we finished off a kitchen. Friday, we're doing a loft conversion, so you all know what's happening. And in between that, we need to come here, finish this stuff off. We've just had a discussion of potentially doing an actual podcast, not to do with electrics, just an actual podcast for me and Adam, which we can set up around there, which my mate Ben, who came around earlier, we had a good chat that we could get involved with, film it properly. I've got loads of stuff to talk about, and so has Adam. So there's loads of different concepts. Let us know if you think it's a good idea. And I won't record any more tonight because I am sweating. I'm going to go in the swimming pool when I get home. Do you want to come with me?
No.
Oh no, because you drove here by yourself. Right, see you tomorrow, guys. It's Tuesday morning. We're at the unit for a short period of time. Look at your dirty knees already. Right, we did record some stuff this morning here, but my battery had messed up in the GoPro and I forgot to charge the power bank, so it never went flat. So what we've done, Adam has tore up the floor. I've resprayed the back on here because we got some drips yesterday and I wanted it to be perfect for filming. The power bank's been on all night with the GoPro plugged into it and it's only got 3% left. So we've had a good 12 hours out of it so far, but the time lapse will prove it. So personally, I thought it would be longer, and you've thought the same. But you know, we've had 12 hours out of it. On site, you charge up, depending what you want to do with it. And I spoke to the company as well. And hopefully they're sending me the solar panels as well. I sent them another email last night after we spoke. So I've got it, bro. We were going to go and do a fuse board change this morning, but we go in about 10:30. We ordered the stuff from Expert Electrical, and we used code Bundy10 for 10% discount. We've actually ordered 4 because we've got 3 to do in this building over the next course of the next couple of days, and then we've got the rewire soon in Coventry. So this is all linked in with that. Head over to Expert, check them out, use 10%. And so many people actually have recently, because I've had a few emails from a few really nice guys where they've said they've used the discount over the course of 6 months, because normally, and even Jamie said this when he came to us and dropped the van off last week, he said normally we never order stuff offline, we're stuck in the old school way of going to the wholesalers, you pick up where you want, and that's it. But if you were to literally price comparison between the two and you organise yourself a week before and order the stuff online, save yourself some money, it literally is just more money in your pocket. So do have a think. We're going to nip to our local wholesaler now. I just need to get some downlights. Got the bulbs there, lamps, whatever you want to call it. They want to go and give Adam a cuddle because I've not seen him for so long.
Who?
Darren.
Oh, Darren and Kev.
Yeah.
Are you going to give Kev a call, yeah?
I'm going to give Kev a cuddle, bless him. And we'll get a bit of footage at doing the board, but Adam's going to be doing the board because I've got loads of paperwork to catch up on and a few quotes to do. So I'm probably going to go sit in the air-conditioned van. Oh.
It's not that hot yet, though, isn't it?
It's not that warm yet, but it's going to be. So I've got to get back to my house, get the delivery of the fuse boards, go and grab some stuff. So we'll see you at the job. Expert, smack on time when they said 10 o'clock. This was ordered at 3:30-ish yesterday. 4 boards. We've just been up with Adam, the customer. The customer's actually going to go out for a little bit, just while we turn the power off. Just leave me, I can sit, do my paperwork, do my invoices, and I've got a few Zoom calls to do as well, a few potential sponsors. It's literally very simple board swap for Adam, or should be. Should be.
Never straightforward.
Never straightforward. Or every time Adam does one, or something goes wrong. So yeah, we're gonna get in the. Oh, I'll run you over here. So this is with the lockup, which has just been unlocked for all the meters. We've got isolators up here for our flat, which means we can isolate this. I will be putting the lock and off kit. See, Adam's working on it. I'm going to be up there. We want to make sure that no one can physically turn it back on. So do that. Obviously, double check for dead upstairs and all the jazz. So you guys know the drill by now. You've been watching me for long enough. Yeah, we'll see you up there and I'll show you the board a little bit. Right, so we're here now. Adam's already ripped the board off. He couldn't wait. He was just too excited. There's the board, got our stuff, that, test it. It's all isolated, it's locked off, it's all that jazz. And what I'm doing is changing these lights over from non-fire rated to fire rated. That's what they were.
We've made stuff before.
Right, we finished the fuse board. It is around about 4 o'clock. I didn't get loads of footage there just because Adam was doing it. I've done 2 quotes for 2 rewires. One we're actually starting next week, believe it or not, and it's a quick turnaround. The customer, it's the Coventry job I went to go and see. It needs doing ASAP, and it's a job where there's no one in the house. It's an empty house, no carpets, no floor. Like, it's very simple for us to do. And realistically, the 3 jobs I had booked in for next week are to do with the estate agents in empty properties. So I just moved them around, and they didn't care at all. So it was very rare we could slot something in so quickly. But this does go back to the video that I did with Dave Savory with phone calls slowing down. And the moment I said to Dave about having it, probably that afternoon, that soon very quickly changed for me. But because of what I wanted to do with this is the back that we sprayed this morning. It's all dry. It's looking 10 times better than it did before with the white. Start getting the look what I've got. But I spent a couple £100 on Amazon buying different bits and bobs. So I did order. I was looking at the Philips Hue corner lights. I think Jordan has them. And it's not because Jordan has them I wanted them. But with the background stuff and the stuff that I want to do with Adam, with recording in here and setting up a proper desk and all that sort of stuff, I thought a bit of backlighting from the video I did with Jack from JRC the other day. Oh, you wouldn't have seen that yet, unboxing the mystery box. I put some backlighting on with the uni lights on the black wall over there, and it looked brilliant, and I'm really happy with it. So I've ordered a couple of things. I've ordered a new tripod, so I've got 2, one for the GoPro, one for my main camera. I've ordered some backlighting, I've ordered some LED tape for the desk that I'm going to build. And I'll be completely honest, I can't remember what else I ordered. It was about 300-400 quid worth of stuff. LED floor light. So the Philips Hue version of this, from what I could find, was 190 quid, top of my head. And I'm not going to lie, if this doesn't work out the way I thought it's going to do, at least I've not wasted lots of money. But this is an RBG floor light. So let me magically work the magic. I'll put this together and then we'll see what it looks like, but we have 2. Of course it doesn't come with batteries. Ooh. Yeah, I've not obviously used this yet. That's how bright it goes. I mean, realistically, if I turned all these lights off, that is actually quite bright. Let me get both set up and we'll have a look in the corner. Know what I'm saying? I mean, depending how you want it, these are designed to be turned that way, but you could turn it inwards across the wall. Like that, so it glows up. Oh my God, am I a professional YouTuber? Do I have cool stuff? They're really good, generally. I think the only thing that I would say was bad is because these 3 pieces all come together. Just a little bit flimsy. But it's made out of metal. For the price, I'll put the price on the screen now, but for the price, I can't really complain, to be honest. Right, and then the other thing that came in, I didn't know if it was as a gimmick, but it was oh no, this was I actually bought a proper one, 256 gig micro SD card. I nearly bought a terabyte one, but I know I'm not sure if it's GoPros or some cameras don't allow that size of memory card in it. So I bought that one, but fully extendable. Just, yeah. And then I can screw my GoPro into the top of this off that media mod. But don't tell me how much I'm spending, all right? It is Wednesday morning. Yes, Wednesday morning. And we're in the van. We're outside a customer's house. So this is the customer that we went to a couple of weeks ago, where we had to move a couple of sockets because there was bifold doors coming in. I had a phone call yesterday that the builder, our socket was a bit too close apparently, so the builder's moved it across, and we wanted to come and check it because apparently we hadn't put a pattress in the wall apparently, and so he didn't put one in when he moved it across. So let's go and have a look at that. If I can't get a video, I'll get some pictures and explain it afterwards. But we've got to do this. We've got a call out for loss of power in a bungalow, which I've not told you about. Very, very old gentleman's house who rents, believe it or not. And I went to this house last year. I don't think you were with me. in this gentleman's house. It's a bungalow, which is fallen apart, and he's lived there for so long, which I thought it was his, but it was from it's a rental. I think he lives there. I can't quite explain the situation, but I'll figure it out later. But I went and priced and said, pretty much you need to rewire it. If not, we can change the board and update some stuff. And he wasn't happy about any of it, like me being there or anything like that. But apparently he's having a new kitchen fitted and all the lights have gone off and won't come back on. Then I'm going to do the same fuse board that Adam did yesterday, but I've got a chiropractor appointment because I'm trying to fix my back a little bit at 11. So Adam's going to be there. You're going to test it by yourself, get my back fixed, come back. I'll smash the board out in probably about an hour. And then we've got 2 exciting parcels that turn up today.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it should be interesting. So
And
coming
that
off...
will break your back.
That will break my back. That's what you're for. Oh, a nice top air, bro.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Anyone want to sponsor the tops, just let us know. Drop me a message. I want to sponsor your top ad. You can have your own tops. You get your own sponsorship. Okay, right, we're at the next job. It's the bungalow over there. And it's, like I said, it's the most rundown one on the road. It's only a house that hasn't got PVC windows, and I can't quite grasp the situation. I had a chat with Adam just about it, and I'm pretty sure that the person that rang me is a friend of this person who initially rang me about them having the fuse board updated. And I think it's not a care, it's just a friend of whatever. And he passed my number on because I did electrics from years ago. But this guy does not want you in his house. From what he really didn't. It's a very rundown place. He's not had any work done, but he's obviously had a new kitchen fitted. I was saying to Adam, I vaguely remember when I went there that there was bare brick on the back of the wall, and it was just a freestanding stainless steel. I mean, I've got a picture somewhere, and if I've got it, I'll put it on there. And I'm not trying to shame the guy or anything. You live how you want to live. But the electrics were dangerous back then, and now someone's done something and then the power went gone because it's a rewirable board. Unless he's had someone else do it, which I wouldn't presume so, because from here, the air brick coming out of the side of the house onto the garage, there's twin and earth. Can you see them? Twin and earth cables hanging out of the air brick going into the flashing of the garage. So I presume not.
And the kitchen fit's been in, so.
And the kitchen fit's been in. We know what kitchen fitters are like. Not all of them, just the ones around Stafford. Do better. So we're just waiting for the chippy to turn up because I'm too scared to go knock on the door by myself and go, "Hi, I'm the electrician you didn't want a year ago, or in your house. I've come to fix your electrics." So we'll wait for the kitchen fit to turn up and then we'll go in together.
On the thumbnail, you're going to see Nick coming out with like tears and
Old man punched me.
Slap mark, yeah.
Right, we've had half an hour. I'm not going to get into it too much because you could just lose your head. I've had a good chat with the guy that's come around, who is sort of like the care of the guys looking after him, about the situation. You've got the builder here, very old chap who's a builder, handyman. That's what it says in his van. I'm not going to show it off, but he's putting a new kitchen in, and while he's doing it, because there was one single socket, and I will put the picture because I found it of what I saw years ago. This is how old the wiring is. It's a wooden back pattress with a surface brown rocker switch socket
Old MK one
on top of the sink, and he's just put a blank plate over it and then brought the ring off of that, so he's put new kitchen sockets in. But he'd gone in the loft and trud off, and this is the worst thing. I'm going to put a picture on. Anyone have a clue? We've Googled it, and it's to get noise out of a circuit, but I'm pretty sure that this is for like speaker cables, aerial cables. But we looked at it, it goes up to 5 amp, and there is a 5 amp wide fuse in the fuse board. So he just stood on the cable and it pulled the neutral out. So we put it back in. I said the whole place needs a rewire, and I said this years ago when I came. But I think the only thing that we can do, because they want the chap's in respite and he's coming back for a bit. We have no idea how long he's got left. And the guy that's sort of caring did say, as and when the time comes, the house is going to be gutted and renovated, blah, 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 with the guy's family. Not the carer, it's not his house, not his family, he's just a friend. But it will be sort of renovated. So that's the time it's all going to happen. Because there's nothing about, the guy's 94. Imagine going to him, sorry, we're just going to rewire your house, and the disruption. It's cruel, it's unfair. So we're going to try and make things as safe as possible to the book. We're going to put a little kitchen board in with an RCD just to make sure this, because there's no RCD, it's a rewirable board. We're going to do as best as we can. I will try and document it when we do it, but this is the problem you will encounter to newer guys in the trade, is just builders doing stuff. Not just builders, anyone doing stuff that doesn't have a clue about regs. And then you look at it, you think there's no bonding on anything. There's a gas meter and the mains water stop taps next to each other in the kitchen, next to loads of live wires. And you're like,
You've been here at the weekend, Adam, have you? You haven't been on holiday. You've been here, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Doing some kitchen sockets. So we've got an hour or so to the next job because the guy can't get there till 11. So what do you want to do?
Go and cry after seeing that.
Yeah, absolutely fine. I went in the loft. I said, Adam, don't worry, mate. I'll go to the loft and I'll itch. And now I'm itchy.
Hi, Itchy.
Hi.
Right, it's nearly 3 o'clock. We didn't get any footage of doing the board. First of all, because it was dead hot. Second of all, I went to chiropractor, so Adam was left. Adam fully tested the house by himself. Well, I say his house, it's a 1-bedroom flat. Good on him. Good on him? What was that all about? He did a good job with that. I come back, I changed the board over. And we had a bit of a competition yesterday. Didn't we, Adam? It took out... Mine was easier board change, but I timed. Adam's board change for obviously taking out an old one, putting a new one in, retesting what we had to test. 3 hours 10?
Yeah, so mine was like 3 hours.
3 hours 10, and then I did mine today, which really is exactly the same one. What was mine? An hour 20?
Yeah, hour 20 something.
Yeah, hour 20. But mine was ever so slightly easier. But then again, Adam's was neater. Yeah, Adam brought them through exactly the way they were on the previous board, but I put them in where they sort of lay. So we had a bit of a jiggle round. Jiggle, it folds. TikTok thing, don't worry about it. And also, because we had a spare hour before the customer, I went and got myself a new iPad Pro. There's absolutely nothing wrong with my old one whatsoever. This is the slightly new one. This has got the M1 chip to anyone that's got Apple stuff, like my MacBook Pro. So the only reason I got this is because I was out of contract, it was ending, and I can get one. The contract was going to carry on, so I've got a brand new one. So I don't know what I'm quite going to do with my old one yet. I'm sure some of you lot want me to give it away. But the plan with me and Adam says I might sell it on Facebook, and then it'll pay for the materials to a mezzanine or a good chunk towards it. So we'll see. And I do realise as well, like when you do massive giveaways, and I personally think this with other channels, don't you look at me like that for, bro?
What?
Like that? What do you want? You want to get in on this action? Right. I personally think if I was to say, oh guys, I'll give this away at 100k subscribers, I don't want to be buying subscribers. I feel like that's cheating. You need to earn them through the videos, not just because they want something. But then I can't talk because I've done that loads of times before. So anyway, Adam's just seen this. It's looking good. Little OnlyFans area that's set up for him that he's asked for. Oh, I wasn't meant to tell anyone.
You filled up my section for fuse boards with Turbo.
Oh, was that your fuse board section?
Yeah, because it was tails.
And we can move them. I could do with putting them on the top. Thing is, daughter's birthday present's up there, so we can put that stuff up there for now and switch around. But I'm about to go across to Coventry. I'm going to go and do actually 2 videos when I go across, like main proper ones. It's to do with the rewire we're starting next week, but we need power on, and the DNA went out there to try and power it up, and the fuse board had melted. So I'm going to go across there in a little bit, but we're going to go and take the temp board. So that's why I've come here. The temporary board is set up over there with some sockets, tails on it and whatnot. It's obviously got an RCD. That's going to be hardwired in. So it's about an hour and a half for me. I'm just going to take Adam home to my house to get his car. He's going to go home. I'm going to head off. And then also we're going to do a video on how we're going to price up. How do you go about walking around a house, pricing up for a rewire, what to look out for, what can help you out, sort of thing. And then go across like the pricing of to bare basics that people are new into it, how we can go about pricing a rewire in a very simple way that's quite effective. And yeah, all right. So yeah, there's no more. Tomorrow, odd jobs. We've got to go across in the morning to do an outside socket for a lady. Then we nip over to my brother's house to go and get a tent. It's my daughter's birthday at the weekend and she wants to sleep in a tent.
Have fun.
In 500 degree heat, just in the garden. And then we're going over to the kitchen to finally finish off everything when I did the cooker the last week. Get that signed off, tick done, and then probably back in here because I've got 2 massive deliveries that I turn up today at home to do videos on. One of them cost me £600. The other one was a sponsored bit. It's very cool. It's like a flexi spot standing desk that moves up and down that we bring Amber for the unit. And then Friday, you have to wait and see. So we'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Look at all these delicious fuse boards. Oh, actually, yeah, as well, I meant to mention all the boards, like I know I said yesterday, all from Expert Electrical, all hit the link below, all go and get 10% off using code Bundy10. Go on, mate, do that again, please. Go on, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, mate, that was perfect.
It's Thursday morning. And we're in the van. Adam is cameraman for a little bit. We are going to go and just do a double socket in the next village along, town along really. We have priced it up. She's provided all the materials that she needed it done ASAP for a barbecue on the weekend for her family. So we've £65 plus the VAT. I told you I'd let you know about pricing.
A barbecue?
Yeah, actually an outside socket because there's lights and everything going in.
Oh, I thought you meant literally for like a barbecue.
No,
I was gonna say,
not to
don't
plug
do
in.
many electric barbecues.
Yeah, Amazon deals. And then we're going across. I got it back to my house because Flexi Spot has sent me an electric movable up and down desk for the unit, which I said about earlier. I've got to do a tip run because my daughter's birthday party at the weekend as well. So there's loads of stuff in the garden that needs going in the bin. Sorry, we're going to recycle all of it, obviously. And then we've got to nip to the unit to drop some stuff off, pick some stuff up, go across to the kitchen, finish that kitchen off that we've been doing that I've dragged out for way too long because I couldn't be asked to finish it because Adam wasn't here. All the white
builders took ages.
The builders took ages. All the white sockets, the customer forgot to tell me that she wanted brushed chrome, so now we've got to do brushed chrome, get some LED tape, do the undercovered lights. There's not a massive amount to do there. And then the rest of the day, what did I say I was going to do? B&Q, we need to get some adhesive spray for the flooring and the unit and whatnot. The outside socket was all done. It is currently 10 to 11. And I don't know how it's happened, and this has happened quite a few times to me, is where we'll do a job.
Here's what I found. No thanks, Siri.
No, what's Siri? And the outside socket was put on the wall to do a little warp feature that goes on the wall. And the lady couldn't quite figure out how to do it. So I've ended up bringing it back to the unit with me, with everything. These screws that are rusted in here and have been in here for 17 years need coming out, because that then attaches to that. I then have to somehow make it waterproof to hold water and then hang it back on the wall a few weeks. Nice one, Adam.
It's my fault. You're the one who offered.
I don't know why I offered. Anyway, so we've done that. We've brought loads of stuff back from my house to do a tip run, but we've just dumped it here for now. The Flexi Spot desk has turned up, so later on after work I'm going to come here and set this all up. We need to go get some spray adhesive to put all the flooring back down. So I really regret Adam putting all this stuff here, but never mind, he can move it all again. We can rejig all this, get this looking nice, get the good camera set up, get that put up later on, do some filming on. We now got to get wholesalers to go and get the bits.
Do you think it goes like that?
Yeah, it does go like that,
Then
but these screws need to come out, but they are rusted to hell in there, so we need to heat it all up.
Oh, so that sits against the back of the wall and then that sits on that inside.
Yes, and it
So
screws
then
back through.
that's why it gives you room to feed the cable.
Manoeuvre the stuff behind, apparently. So we need to get wholesalers now, get some LED strips, get some brush chrome stuff, nip over to the kitchen, go and finish that off, get up to B&Q and come back here and figure out what we're doing. But first of all, let's get some prime. Oh yes, in my little Skolmore fridge that really doesn't get very cold. Nice. Right, we're in here. I thought I'd actually get some footage this week of doing some work. So this is the kitchen, we've changed over. We've actually gone and purchased Hilton, isn't it, Ad? Hilton, fortunately we had to get a Click Deco switch, but they actually are very, very similar. It's the Hilton range. Brushed chrome, black inserts. We've got 3 USBs going in. Adam's changed the cooker switch over. We'll connect the cooker up. What we're doing with that, we've got 3 amp fuse in the isolator and the fuse spur. We're going to use a Wager box, which I can repurpose this one, which was on the lights. Just connect that behind because it doesn't come with a plug on it. And you can see where I was, what we've had to fill and drag it across within zones. Then the can go up. We've got undercover. We were going to go for the LED tape, but the local wholesaler I went to, because probably left it at the last minute to get stuff, we're going to get the tape, but because of the positions of each cupboard, so this one here, that's 1 cut, that's 2 cut, that's 3 cut, that's 4 cut, that's 5 cut, that's 6 cut, or 7, depending on how you want to do it. Each one will then have a 12-volt driver for it, then trying to hide it, but they only had minimum of like 5 meters, minimum 5 meters, so you would be getting a 5 meter roll for this. If we'd have planned it out earlier and advanced, then we could have pre-organised some different, ordered them online, probably Expert probably do them, I've just never really ordered them. We don't really fit it very often. But we've gone for the bars, which we've fitted time and time again. We'll mount it like that. The cornice and pelmet will cover up it all so we can get it in, but we're actually 1 short. The wholesaler was missing a little 1 foot one, probably from under that cupboard or on top, depending on what we're doing. IKEA fittings, I cursed the customer, and we're friends, so I can curse them when I first opened them. Because annoyingly with any IKEA fitting, it never comes with everything you need. So this base plate here, which you can see, which is that, you need hooks. and I've had to nip to B&Q quickly. It's only round the corner, which are these ones. So if anyone ever does a lot of light fittings and whatnot, nip to B&Q, get yourself some hooks with a nice thick thread, because you can get small ones, but this can take some weight. Is you have to screw that into the ceiling, then the internal bracket hooks onto it, which is that white thing in there. The cable wraps around and supports itself. So as much as I don't like IKEA fittings, that looks really nice, and it will look really nice in the evening because we've got dimmers on them as well. I can dim them down. My customers are vertically challenged by a lot more than Adam and I. I normally do light fittings to where I can just brush my head on it. Obviously you can get taller people than me, I know that, but with them here, I think this is the right height. We can ask. It's going to be a massive pain if they want to move it all, so we've got to take it all apart. But so far so good. Right everyone, it is just shy of 7 o'clock. I've just spent some time with the family. Daughter's just gone to bed. So first plan, I bought some sticky adhesive. Loads of this flooring was lifting up when we were doing it. So I thought I might as well lift it up, clean it all, bought some more spray adhesive, spray this down, get out the good camera, and I can set up the desk behind if it's not too late. So this should be fun. Right, the floor's down. I've got a little bit of rejigging here because the van bolt's in here. But this comes to the part where FlexiSpot sent me a standing desk. It's a movable desk, electronic one, which has got the outlets on the bottom. You can put your different tops on it. I've gone for the biggest one. It's black. It's a black frame or grey frame. Can't quite remember what I ordered. This is going to be utilised. Obviously, you can use it in offices at home, computer setup, gaming setup, all that sort of stuff. I've asked them to send me some wheels so I can use it here to either film products on, to film on, to actually use as a desk, because at some point we might be setting a podcast bit up here, which will need a computer in the background, and it can be moved up and down. I can do it standard, and it'd be quite interesting as well when I can start filming stuff that's actually this height instead of me having to sit down for everything. So let's get it open, let's have a look what's there, and I'll run through some information when we do a time lapse. This is a standing desk from FlexiSpot. It's really straightforward and easy to put together. Just follow the simple instructions that you can see. The frame supports up to 125 kg in weight, an adjustable width of 110 to 180 centimeters. This is the three-stage desk. This is the E7 frame that I'm putting together. It also has a really nice LED display, which you'll see me fit in a minute, which is a control panel that allows you to set preset settings at variable heights, so like sitting, standing, or whatever you want. And to top it all off, it's got a manual override for an up and down setting to get that fine adjustments. So if you're on the lookout for a nice desk, check out the link in the description at FlexiSpot. The desk is up. It didn't take too long. And it really didn't. Once I figured out what was going on, the wiring is literally plug and play, very simple to put together and all that sort of stuff. The max weight on it is 125 kg, and I've set the two modes so you can have two modes. You put it to the height, you click mode, you click 1, you click 2, depending on what you want to do. So one of the modes I've done is sort of in the middle and the highest it can go. I weigh 18 stone-ish, so that I know that's around about 120 kg. I'll put it on the screen. So, in theory, if I click, this is good, isn't it? Can I bang my head? I'm so impressed. I am. So this is the FlexiSpot E7. This standing desk is. There's a few variants that you can get with different tops, different colours, different bits. I've added wheels to mine, which it doesn't come with. You've got to buy separately. It comes with the normal feet. But you can see how cool this is. Let me just, I need to come back down, hang on. There's two. There we go. I'm so scared. It's quite high. And then if you just want to go up and down normally, you just click the up and down arrow. So this is all the way down to the bottom. So this is what I wanted for doing videos on. I could change the worktop if I want. I could put a different worktop on there. Let's do two actually. Perfect for podcasts, perfect for working, perfect for gaming. Because a lot of people now, when obviously working from home, they want to be standing rather than sitting down all day because the amount of bad backs that we're all having, including me. So from now on, you'll see there's been loads of videos. I'm really happy with it, genuinely. And also it has a USB port on the front, little charger, little power cable as well. It was so easy, plug and play. Thank you very much, FlexiSpot. If you want any of this stuff, I'll put it down in the description. Go and check it out. But yeah, this is wicked. Right, that's me done for today. It is 8:30. So just get home really quickly, have a shower, just time for Love Island. Yeah, I'm enjoying this type of content. I'm enjoying the weekly stuff. If you are, please let me know. I've had a lot of feedback.
I know I've had a lot of feedback from you guys that are enjoying it. It's different to the weekly ones, the normal aspect ones, you know, the focus ones on the job we're doing. But this gives me a bit more freedom to do other things and try out new stuff like that Flexi Spotlight. It genuinely is a wicked piece of kit, and it's something that I couldn't really integrate into my normal videos, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we're doing a loft conversion tomorrow, which is just around the corner from my house. So we should be starting it early. We've got plans for it, but I think things are changing so much where we're going to just have to turn up and just go, where do you want to socket, where do you want to light, this sort of stuff. So we'll see tomorrow, but Adam is filming a video for his channel. So obviously I'll just do a brief overview. Not going to be there all day. We're going to come back here for a little bit. I'm going to spray some more stuff on the walls, have a bit more tidy up. This stuff all needs to go to the tip because it's my daughter's birthday over the weekend. She's going to be 5. 5. Oh my God, I'm getting old. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Friday morning. I've got a vest on. Adam's not very well.
Got Rhino on.
The Rhino, I'm rocking the Rhino. We're doing the loft conversion. Adam's got his GoPro right there. We're gonna get some. I'll obviously get bits and bobs. We've got the specs of the job. We haven't priced it up yet. I'm saying this in a weird way. This is the job for the chippy that lives a couple of units down from me. But he gave me a price. He's obviously priced up with the electrics for the customer. He's put a price in. So then I'm invoicing him. But there's no sockets picked out. There's nothing on the diagram. So I said to him, what's probably easier is just us turn up. And I'll go, how many sockets do you want? Where do you want a socket? What do you want to light? That sort of stuff. And we can work it out throughout the day. But he knows we ain't going to rip him off. So let's get to the job. First of all, let's go get a can of Monster, Adam. Alrighty then. Right, we're at the job, and the guy we're doing the stuff for the loft conversion, he thought it would be a good idea to get us in now. I'll put a picture up. It's literally just an empty loft, isn't it? Like
It's just a normal loft with like a hatch out in the side.
So he said, I think if you could run our cables, sockets and cables and whatnot, which I can understand his idea, but we would much rather do it once we've got some stud work up, some framing. We can do all the wiring in one day rather than doing a couple of sockets now and then coming back to do the lights and this and the other. So see you tomorrow, guys. No, we won't. I think we're just going to go unit. We've got loads of stuff to do still. We've got loads of stuff we can film there. I need to film some stuff on the power bank because the time lapse I did of the power bank the other day, I never set the camera to time lapse setting my old camera. I thought I did, so I managed just to film. Well, I filled the SD card up and then the camera just turned off. So I didn't even feel like I think it was like an hour and a half worth of footage of literally just real time watching these lights in the unit when we left, and that was it. So I'm going to try and set all that stuff up again. Show Adam the desk. I've sprayed the stuff on the wall. There's loads of stuff to do. So we'll see at the unit.
Have you done the floor?
Yeah, I did last night. Yeah, mate, you should see how black my knees and hands are. And then just before I started filming, I looked in the mirror. I was like, what? And I'd obviously gone, oh, I'm hot. I literally streaks across my face. Right, so we're back at the unit. We went and saw Reece for a little bit. We've come back. We've started to tidy some stuff up. Bike is now up there out of my way. But I just had a phone call from, so if you remember to last week, I purchased a £600 electrical items return box off eBay. For some reason, it was trying to be delivered to my house, which was what I asked, but no one rang me. The doorbell didn't go. I don't know if my doorbell's gone flat. I hope not. But I've just been on the phone to the company, and they're over in the next town along. So me and Adam are just going to empty some of the stuff out of the van, go and pick it up, bring it back. I will not be open on this video because it's one of the most expensive videos I've done other than the van. So I'm doing a standalone video on that, opening it up with maybe Jack JRC. I think he said he's going to come across and do it because we had such good fun doing the mystery box, which you guys haven't seen yet because it's not been released. So we're going to empty the van out, get all that stuff done. Not much work done today, but that's all right by me. I just want to get this place usable again and we can start doing stuff properly without all this stuff in the background. Right, after a lot of faffing and an hour and a half wasted, got there, we've emptied all the stuff out here. To get there, the box would no way whatsoever fit in the unit. Siri, come on bro, you've done this twice in 2 days. So the delivery driver, he said it wasn't far, it was only like 15 minutes, he followed us back. And here it is. Adam, do you want to just stand next to it for reference, mate, for me, please?
Should have set up like a box, so like really it's still here.
Look at that, £600 worth of goodies. I'm not going to open it, I'm not going to peek. Please don't push it over. But you have to wait out. I can't record that video for about a week and a half anyway, because of rewires and just work getting in the way. How annoying, Adam. How annoying that we have to go to work. We're going to have what are we on now? It's 10 to 1.
Is it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we're going to give this a bit of a tidy, chuck some of this stuff around, just try and clear it. We've got some more scaffold boards. I really don't know whether to make it, carry on with the desk, keep that empty, make another shelf. I don't know. Schedule. We've gone to pot. Got a big exciting gift that I can't open. Oh, right. It's 6:20. Lots happened since we last spoke. I had to pick the kids up last minute because my other half's gone out tonight in Birmingham. So Birmingham, as we say. So I had to come back, dumped everything in the unit. But in the meantime, I've been checking. Me and Adam have had a big discussion, and I've just spent just over £800 on Amazon buying professional podcast equipment. Because me and Adam have had a chat, and my mate Ben that you saw earlier on the week, and we're going to give it a go. We've got the space. As Adam said, I have the money to fund it all. Thanks, mate. So if we're going to do it, we're going to do it properly. I think there's something slightly wrong with me because when I get an idea, I become obsessed with it and then have to have almost the best in every piece of equipment to do this job for, or this hobby, which I've done for years. And some of these little fads don't last for very long, but I still own the best equipment. So if anyone's a winner, I think it's me. Stuff lying everywhere. And then I hate selling stuff. So yeah, what I need your help with, to all of you that are watching, it's not going to be Electricians Podcast at all. It's going to be any type of podcast. You know, you look at Happy-O, you look at Rogan, you look at What's Good, you look at Fellas. Like, it's not going to be revolved around anything. It's just maybe a bit of YouTube, maybe just fun games, maybe have a couple of guests on that aren't electrical related, that are just friends with us, that we think have got a cool topic, but we need a name. We're going to be doing it on my Sparksfly channel, and I think it's going to be an audio as well, but a lot of people are liking it at the moment with the YouTube videos, not actually watching it visually. Obviously when you do paper, you put it on the background, but we need a name, we need some ideas, so put it all down below for me and Adam. You know, you could keep Sparksfly, obviously it's related to electricians, but it could be anything. I need some thoughts and maybe some logos so I can make up and then get some stuff printed or chiseled out or CNC'd or whatever, so we can make some cool stuff. That's it for this week. I've got 6 videos I need to edit now, including this one for you guys to watch on Sunday. Like I said earlier, if you enjoy these weekly videos, let me know below if there's anything we can change. We've got a whole rewire on next week, so what it will be, the weekly video will be evolved around me and Adam doing a rewire with the hottest week I've ever lived through by the sounds of it. We are starting on Tuesday because it's my daughter's birthday on Monday and it's sports day, if it's still on. So I can say morning and maybe some of the stuff, but family day, so we'll start on Tuesday. So I'll see you next week, guys. Hit the like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you on the next one.